Good evening and welcome to the Waukee Fieldhouse as we get ready for volleyball here on CISN.TV. Class 5A, number 6, West Des Moines Valley taking on number 10, Waukee. As Valley comes in at 4-3, Waukee at 7-1 on the season. And these two teams have met one other time, and it was Waukee taking Valley 2-0. That was in a quadrangular, so they played 3 sets there, and Waukee swept them. Waukee has won a couple matches in a row here. They beat Mason City and Southeast Polk. They lost to Urbandale. And Valley, we last saw them, they lost 3-0 to Dowling. We're scheduled to play Roosevelt, but Roosevelt was canceled because of the school situation there with the online learning. And so these two will meet up here again tonight in a 5-setter. And the rankings, Dowling into number 1, Ankeny at number 2, Pleasant Valley at 3, Cedar Falls at 4, Ankeny Centennial at number 5, Valley at 6, Liberty of Iowa City at 7, Dubuque Hempstead at 8, Urbandale at 9, Waukee at 10, Bettendorf, Ottumwa, Des Moines Roosevelt, Linn-Mar, and Sioux City East rounding out the rankings here, the girls' high school rankings. And looking at some of the stats here for these two teams, of course, for Valley, Hayden Kubik will be looking for her. She's got 72 kills, leads them in kills on the season, and we'll see, well, at least maybe 3 of the Lombardis playing here. Anna Bernhard, another senior in there. And for Waukee, Leanna Green, 117 kills on the season for the senior, leading them there with kills. 56 for Maddie Weber, also a senior, and 46 for Ella Peterson. So a little firepower for both these teams. And they're warming up here, getting ready to go. As not too many more matches going as we're heading into late September now, the last full week of September. And then we'll head into October, and the season will be over about mid-October, the regular season, then start looking to Cedar Rapids in the girls' state tournament that first week of November. Let's take a break. We'll do that. We'll come back with more here on CISN.TV.
Save thousands now at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. 15% off 2020 Equinox and 2020 Trax, or 0% for 84 months. 15% off 2020 Sonic and 2020 Spark. WaukeeChevy.com. 12% off 2020 Blazer. 10% off 2020 Colorado. Up to $15,000 off new 2020 Suburban. We're in a position to give you more for your trade. As always, we're a partner you can count on. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Focus. To define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
At Mid-American Energy, we put our energy into making communities stronger, safer, and ready for the future. We support STEM education and community safety, special events, and economic development activities. We energize our cities and towns just like we have for decades, all to help make your community the place where you want to build your business, your legacy, and your life. It's another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Here at the Fieldhouse in Waukee, Dar Danielson with you as we get set for 5A girls volleyball action. Number 6 Valley, number 10 Waukee. Valley at 4-3, Waukee at 7-1. In what has been obviously a different season here, off and on for Valley. Anyways, had some games off and on, some canceled, that Both teams dealing with the same thing here, but we're about ready to get underway with volleyball. And as I said, they met earlier in the season, and it was a 2-0 sweep by Valley in that quadrangular there. It looks like Ankeny and Dowling were in that too. So here we go for the starting lineups.
Let's meet the players for both teams. First, the non-starters for Valley. Number 2, Sydney Clark. Number 8, Kelly Morrow. Number 12, Gabby Lombardi. Number 15, Jenna Hurting. Number 18, Leah Jones. Now the non-starters for the Warriors. Number 2, Brooklyn Halbert. Number 3, Katie Clark. Number 5, Maddie Weber. Number 7, Sarah Van Bell. Number 8, Carly Plum. Number 11, Maddie Hoover. Number 14, Megan Lons. Number 18, Chloe Jones. Now let's meet the starters. First for the Tigers, the libero, a sophomore. Number 1, Olivia Lombardi.
Olivia Lombardi, the libero.
Senior, number 4, Peyton Lombardi.
Peyton Lombardi, the senior.
Senior, number 6, Katie Stevens.
Katie Stevens, the senior.
Senior, number 9, Carly Moats.
Carly Moats, the senior.
Sophomore, number 10, Brenna Guillon.
Brenna Guillon,
Junior, number
sophomore.
11, Hayden Kubik.
Hayden Kubik, the junior.
And the senior, number 14, Anna Bernhardt.
Anna Bernhard, the
This coach
senior.
of the Tigers, Jeremy Mikesell, assisted by Matt Ross, Connor Hughes, Melanie Sulich, and Shannon
Jeremy
Wheeling.
Mikesell, the head coach
Starters for
for
Waukee Warriors.
Valley. Here's Waukee's starting lineup.
A 5'9" freshman, number 1, Katie Locklear. A 6-foot senior, number 4, Leona Green. The libero, a 5'4" senior, number 6, Corey Knox. 5'10" junior, number 9, Zoe Fisher. 5'10" senior, number 10, Ella Peterson. 5'9" senior, number 12, Alexa Samlin. And 5'4" junior, number 20, Reagan Paul. Also managing an injured player is Ainsley Slicker. Head coach of the Warriors.
So, about ready to get underway here. Laura Grubb, Carrie Harchis, the officials. Let's take a break. We'll be back right after this on CISN.TV.
In Iowa, we grow corn, but to us, corn is more than a cash crop. It's part of who we are. Corn supports our livestock, helping our animals thrive. Corn fuels us. Ethanol powers our state as we push towards a clean, burning future. Corn nourishes us. It gives us an abundance of good food that nourishes our families, helps our student athletes grow stronger. In Iowa, we grow corn. But the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Godfather's Pizza's Autumn Feast. A medium specialty pizza, a medium pepperoni pizza, and my new caramel apple streusel with Twix candy pieces. Get yours today.
At the Waukee Fieldhouse, the Waukee Warriors taking on the Valley Tigers tonight in a volleyball matchup. Valley trying to find their legs again after getting swept by Dowling in a game you saw, a match you saw here on CISN.TV the other night. And Waukee, 7-4 on the season. They lost early on to Ankeny and 2-1 to Dowling in that same quadrangular there, and then lost 3-0 to Dowling. So or excuse me, I'm looking at the wrong schedule here. They lost to Valley, they lost to Ankeny, and lost to Dowling in that quad, and then lost to Urbandale. And we're set to go. Waukee in the white on your right side, Valley in the dark. And again, with the COVID rules, they stay on the same side. We don't switch sides here for the different sets. They'll stay on the same side the whole way through. And looks like Peyton Lombardi will go back to serve for Valley to start it out. Right down the middle for an ace to start it out. This one handled. Dumped over, but kept alive, but it'll go wide. That was Ella Peterson who got that across. Waukee on the serve. Lombardi sets it up to Bernhard, and she drops it in the hole. Bernhard with the kill. Guion in, and Sydney Clark. Brenna Guion and Sydney Clark in for Valley. Clark will go back to serve. Up, hit across there by Waukee. That one's long. Then we're tied at 2-2. Maddie Weber and Brooklyn Halber in for Waukee. Halber will go back to serve for Waukee. Catches the top of the net, handled by Kubik. Now set back, cross quarter. Bumped up by the libero Knox, and they'll get it over. Kubik handles it. Now Lombardi crossed. And over by Green. And through the net and down by Brenna Guion. Ellie Morrow in and back to serve for Valley. Quick set and a kill. And Leona Green. Nice set by Locklear. And Green back to serve now. Bumped up. Kubik pushes it over, kept alive by Green. Now outside hitter rather. And that'll be a point for Waukee. They take a 1-point lead here early, 4-3. Green back to serve again. That one's going to go long. Green will come out. The libero will come back in. Corey Knox for Waukee. Kubik serving. Hot smash. Can they keep it alive? They do. Lombardi sets it up. Knox back over. Kubik keeps it alive. Up to Lombardi. Can't find the corner diving attempt. And they go out to Valley. Kubik back to serve again. She is very strong serving, also at the net. This one drops in, but handled. Quick set over. Locklear through the block and down. by Lombardi. Valley now up by 2. Handed by Weber, and that one is in. Guion with the kill. There's a Valley serve, drops in there, but just kept alive, and then I get it over. Kubik. Cross court. Knox. Lombardi. Outside. Dumps it across, and the kill by Peyton Lombardi. And Valley on a little bit of a run here. Built the lead up to 4. 4-0. Kubik serving again. This one just dumps it in there, diving in. They keep it alive and unable to recover, though. Is that Waukee takes a timeout as Valley's built a 5-point lead here on CISN.TV.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and this has been a crazy year. We might just run out of furniture, but we still have a great selection right now. We have wicker, we have fire pits, we have poly, and if you want something for your deck this year, you should come see us right now. Still have the greatest selection in Iowa at the best prices. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas, just west of Homemaker.
Here at Waukee, Waukee takes a timeout as Valley has run off 4 points here. Hayden Kubik back serving for the Tigers. And junior serves again, handled in the back by Halber. Now they'll get it over. Kubik sets it up there. And Lombardi off the block for the kill. Second straight kill by Lombardi. Six-point lead for Valley. Kubik serving again. This one is an ace. And Kubik, she'll change the speed, change the depth on that serve, keep you guessing. That one hits the top of the net, gets over, and there's the block. Lombardi with the block. Valley now up by 8. Handled by Knox. Libero, oh, and into the net. I think Locklear was in the net. She had her back to it, was trying to get there, so 9 straight points by Valley. Kubik serving, drops that one right over the net. Set back to the outside hitter, and there's a touch. So the point will go to Waukee. Back to serve is Samler. Set back and dumped over by Lombardi, Gabriella Lombardi, I should say. There's the other Lombardi, Peyton Lombardi. Olivia Lombardi was libero. Bumped up by Locklear and a little wide, little long by Maddie Weber. Good shot. Anna Birdhart in. Olivia Lombardi back to serve. We got Olivia Lombardi, Peyton Lombardi, and Gabriella Lombardi all in there. Back set and wide. Olivia Lombardi goes back again. The sophomore. 84.4% serve percentage coming in. Van Bell tries to keep it alive. They can't, as Zoe Fisher couldn't get it up there, and a point Valley. So Valley's come out red hot here in this first set. Maddie Hoover will come in, the senior for Waukee. Lombardi awaits the whistle. It's an electronic whistle. Officials using here. That one just drops in. I probably would have let that one go, and it was a tough call because it dropped right in there. Waukee wants another timeout, down by 12 points here, 17-5 on CISN.TV.
Obsessively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away. Delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile. Regardless of the times, our team remains committed to you.
Here at Waukee, they took another timeout. Coach Candace Paul's trying to figure out this service here. Or Candace Palia, excuse me, trying to figure out the service, and that time they run out of room. And that'll go to Waukee. And Paul's back to serve. And Cubic Lombardi, now to Lombardi. Kept alive by Knox. And they're going to call 2 hits. Stevens and Moats into the ball, into the, not ball game, I should say, into the match. The match. It's only been a week since I've done a match. There's an ace. No. So Valley to 19. Knocks the barrel. Now set to the outside hitter and blocked back by Bernhard and Stevens. Or Bernhard and Mott, excuse me. Valley now to 20. Knox. Locklear, cross court. Kubik handles it. Back to Kubik. Long shot is too long. Now Waukee, the last three service attempts here, they've only been able to get, haven't been able to get any points off serve. That's what I meant to say. Liana Green into the lineup. Lombardi now set it to Bernhard, can't get it over, and there's the point they were looking for. They need a string of a few more here. Trailing 20-8, first set. Knox serving. Back set. Dumped over by Lombardi. Right in the hole. Knox came up and tried to dive and get to it, but she had too much floor to make up there. And Lombardi, this is Peyton Lombardi, will go back to serve, the senior. Back set, cross court, Lombardi, set over to Kubik, and she pounds it home. Kubik with the kill, 22-8 Valley. Lombardi back to serve. Pauls gets it, now scramble. Cross court kill, Ella Peterson. Alexa Samler and number 1, Kaylee Locklear. or Katie Locklear, excuse me, the 9th grader, will go back to serve as she comes in. And she needs a string here. Down 22-9. Lombardi set up for Bernhardt and blocked back by Locklear. Or excuse me, Leanna Green. Locklear back to serve. Oh, just catches the court, gets over. Lombardi bumps it out to Kubik into the block. Try to push it over. Lombardi did it, didn't make it, and there's a point for Waukee. So 3 straight points here. But they still got a ways to go. And that one's long.
Point, Valley. The Valley on 2, Sydney Clark. And 10, Brenna Guion.
Brenna Guion back in. Sydney Clark back in for Valley. Clark will go back to do the serving from the left side. Set up. And Green with the big hit. Back the other way. The kill for Motts. And we've got set point here. 24-11 Valley. Knox. And over. Oh, that was nice shot. Leanna Green backwards over, snuck it by the net. Bernhardt in for Valley. Maddie Hoover in for Waukee. Brooklyn Halber, the sophomore, back to serve for Waukee. Into the middle. It's going to go over. That's like hanging a curveball for Leanna Green, and she hit it out of the park. That's not a good idea to leave it right over the front of the net there with your blockers out of the way. Set point number 2. Kubik dumps it in. And there it is. Valley takes the first one, 25-13. We'll take a break. We'll come back with set number 2 here on CISN.TV.
Save thousands now at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. 15% off 2020 Equinox and 2020 Trax, or 0% for 84 months. 15% off 2020 Sonic and 2020 Spark. WaukeeChevy.com. 12% off 2020 Blazer. 10% off 2020 Colorado. Up to $15,000 off new 2020 Suburban. We're in a position to give you more for your trade. As always, we're a partner you can count on. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Focus. To define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. Without question, the COVID-19 pandemic created many disruptive changes in our lives. Some of us got sick, jobs and income were compromised, it was difficult to even spend time with family and friends. But one thing hasn't changed, and that's Westside Auto Pro's commitment to quality service, and that will never change. We're here to make sure you get maximum performance and reliability from your vehicle. So as we all move forward, keep Westside Auto Pros in mind. You've been through enough. We'll make sure your car is the least of your worries.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand in hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Here at Waukee Fieldhouse, Dar, Devin, and Reese, the crew for CISN.TV. Valley, it was tied at 4. They roared off 9 points and then never looked back and go on to win 25-13 in the first set here against Waukee. So in between sets, Waukee talking over the defense and seeing what they can do here. As Valley coming off that 3-set loss to Dowling. Looked very good in this opening set. For Waukee, they'll have Johnston, Southeast Polk, Johnston, and Southeast Polk again, looks like, coming up. For Valley, looks like Xavier and Pleasant Valley, North Scott. And here we go. Looks like Chloe Jones, Ella Peterson, Leanna Green, front row up there. Kaylee Locklear, Reagan Pauls, and now they're switching around here a little bit. And Zoe Fisher. Then they bring in Knox, the libero, and take out Leanna Green. For Valley, Carly Motz, Bernhard in there, Kubik, Olivia Lombardi, Peyton Lombardi, and Katie Stevens. Stevens setting it outside into the block and down. For Valley. Back is Peyton Lombardi to serve. Bumped up. Hit over by Jones. Quick set, Bernhard. Kept alive. Knox sets it. And the kill by Ella Peterson. Halber will come in to serve. Also Maddie Weber in to serve. Brooklyn Halber. Back to serve for Waukee. Tied 1-1. Lombardi outside. Kubik punches it long. Point to Waukee. Bumped up by Kubik. Stevens sets it back and into the block and down. Weber and Zoe Fisher there on the block. Waukee up by 2. Back set and kill by Bernhard. In comes Sydney Clark and Brenna Guion. Clark will go back to serve. Guion up front. Bumped up by hard smash, and it's going to hit the antenna. Maddie Weber with the kill. Knox will go back to serve. Katie Locklear in for Waukee. Lombardi takes that outside. Kubik into the block. Leanna Green and Chloe Jones up there on the block. That's something they weren't doing as well in the last game. Well, part of the problem was they weren't keeping the serve. Back set by Stevens. Cross quarter off the hands for the point. Gabby Lombardi comes in, as does Ellie Morrow. Bumped up across court goes Weber. Set to Kubik, into the block again by Leanna Green. Green making her presence known up at the net, 6'3" here. And Katie Clark will come in for Chloe Jones. Clark back to serve. Just catches the net court for an ace. The old net court ace. Every now and then you see those return, but not very often. Lombardi up. Back set. Cross court. Handled by Halber. Now crossed and into the net. And net violation by Waukee. Kubik will go back to serve. Now here's where they got on that run last time. She was serving, and she was back there for 9 straight points before Waukee got service back. This one handled by Halber. Up ahead, Green pushes it over, now dumped in by Valley. Green again, in through the block. Leanna Green with the kill. Reagan Pauls comes in, back in is Ella Peterson. Thanks for watching here tonight on CISN.TV. Lombardi set out to the other Lombardi, kept alive. Here's Knox, she'll have to get it over. Kubik pushes it up front. Hard cross-court smash. Gabriella Lombardi with the kill for Valley. Olivia Lombardi back to serve. Knox. Locklear sets it up. Green over. Now back set. Gabriella Lombardi long that time. Well, here's where Waukee strong on the serve. Not letting Valley get a chance to set it up too much. Here's Leanna Green. Been a force at the net. Now gets a good serve over Kubik. Quick set back. Gabriella Lombardi dumps it over. Kept alive. And a little almost miscommunication. Let that drop. Over. And a point Waukee. Had just a moment there where two of them looked at it and almost let it drop on the Waukee side, but they got it over and then ended up winning the point. Here's Green with the serve. Kubik. Motz sets it outside to Lombardi. She dumps it again there for the kill. Peyton Lombardi with the kill. Katie Stevens in to serve for Valley. And almost let it go, but played it over by Fisher. Set outside, Lombardi fires it home. Peyton Lombardi, her second straight kill. And then Katie Stevens back to serve again. Stevens serving at 85.3%. Drops that one in. They will get it over, and Lombardi keeps it alive. Finally. And Watts does too. Set it outside hitter. Cross, Kubik. Nice job right up close to the net. And into the net. Or no, 2 touches. 2 touches are going to call on Waukee. The Valley's pulled back within 2 here. Locklear. Kubik bumps it up. Set back a little bit too deep. They'll have to play it over, and they say It hit the antenna coming over, so that's a point for Waukee. Carly Motz had it wide, tried to get it through there, but couldn't sneak it by the antenna. Here comes Chloe Jones, the freshman. Lombardi, Stevens, and down for the kill. Bernhard that time. Hanging right in there, down 2. Peyton Lombardi back to serve for Valley. Valley won the first set 25-13. Was tied at 4, and then Valley ran off 9 straight and ran away with a green. Wow. That was a kill off the face of Lombardi. And I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3 kills now for Green in this set. Waukee serving, Lombardi to Lombardi, and then over. Knox bumps it outside. Into the block, it's going to fall in. Blocked by Bernhard. And had Kubik right over there with her. Back in is Sydney Clark to serve for Valley. Knox, quick set, and Locklear tried to set it for Zoe Fisher, but came down a little hard on that, and that's point for Valley. They're back within 1 here. And that one goes long. Trail by, what was it, 5 or 6. Bernhard back in for, or Bernhard out rather for Valley. Knox back to serve, the libero. Corey Knox, the senior. And Lombardi, and then the other Lombardi, and now back to Lombardi and gets it over. Knox up there to Locklear. They dump it in, and they can't get it over. Green with another kill. And timeout Valley this time. They trail by 3 here in the second set. Lead 1-0 on CISN.TV.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Here at Waukee, Valley takes a timeout. Down by 3. They whittled it down to 1 after trailing, I think it was by 6 at one point. But Waukee's back serving. Knox again to Peyton Lombardi. Set up quick into the block, pushed over. Lombardi gets it. Now back cross from the right side hitter. Knox, outside hitter, down for the kill. This time it's Maddie Weber with the kill. There's better movement and better offense this time out of Waukee. That one will go long. Quick set, cross. Weber back set. Oh, tried to dump it over, and it Point Valley. This one drops in. Green gets it. Now back to Green. Into the block. Set up by Locklear. Lombardi to Lombardi. And down. I think they kind of surprised Waukee there. They didn't think they were going to get it over. And she found that open hole there. There's the serve. Set up into the middle. The kill by Maddie Weber. I've got, what, 1, 2, 3 kills for Maddie Weber. Katie Clark will come in and she'll do the serving here. Waukee hanging on to a 2-point lead. Needing this set to even it up. Lombardi. Back set, cross court, Kubik is wide. And don't see that much out of Kubik. Although she's usually hitting from that other side. That one into the net. Kubik back to serve. She has been known to get a string, get them back into sets. There's one wide, handled it. Green pushes it over. Gabriella Lombardi now outside to Peyton Lombardi. Kept alive. Back by Locklear. Lombardi to Lombardi. Handled by Knox. Green sets it. Cross court. Kill by Weber. Maddie Weber. That's 3 straight kills for her. And here's Waukee serving with the 3-point lead. Lombardi, back set, cross court by Gabriella Lombardi. Gabby Lombardi gets in on the action there. Bernhardt in. And Olivia Lombardi back. Waukee's kept Valley from running off any long strings of points here. Quick set to Green, and she'll fill it home. That's one way to do it. I got 5 kills now for Green in this set. Green goes back to serve. Lombardi sent back by Motz and long. Point Waukee. Waukee's to 20. Up 4. Timeout call Valley. Waukee trying to even it up at a set apiece here on CISN.TV.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and this has been a crazy year. We might just run out of furniture, but we still have a great selection right now. We have wicker, we have fire pits, we have poly, and if you want something for your deck this year, you should come see us right now. Still have the greatest selection in Iowa at the best prices. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas, just west of Homemaker.
At the Waukee Fieldhouse, Waukee with a 4-point lead in the second set. They dropped the first set, 25-13. They're trying to even it back up here with Valley. Green serving. She's been a force at the net. Back set for Valley, Gabriella Lombardi. That's going to hit the scoreboard. It hit the scoreboard and died, and that's was a break for Valley there. Katie Stevens back in. Also, I see Carly Motz back in there. Drop back in the middle. There's an ace serve for Stevens. Katie Stevens had 4 aces coming into this one. There's number 5. Bumped up by Clark. Set up. Cross court. Kubik handles the shot by Peterson. That one's wide. Long. Chloe Jones, the freshman, back in to serve. Back to serve. Katie Locklear. Kubik. Stevens. Cross court kill by Lombardi. Peyton Lombardi. 1, 2, That's 3 kills for Peyton Lombardi, who's now serving. Locklear keeps it up there. Off the net, they'll play it. Block, and can't get it over.
Point, Valley.
Valley back within 1 here, 21-20. Let's see if Waukee can hold them off, close out the set. Knox, Locklear, and Lombardi. Stevens over. Knox handles that hard shot. Locklear sets it up. Into the block and down. Bernhard with the block, and we're tied at 21.
Timeout, Waukee, their first.
Waukee takes their first time out of this set here on CISN.TV.
In Iowa, we grow corn, but to us, corn is more than a cash crop. It's part of who we are. Corn supports our livestock, helping our animals thrive. Corn fuels us. Ethanol powers our state as we push towards a clean burning future. Corn nourishes us. It gives us an abundance of good food that nourishes our families, helps our student athletes grow stronger. In Iowa, we grow corn. But the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
Here at Waukee Fieldhouse, Valley is clawed back to tie it up here. 21 all. Peyton Lombardi serving. Knox. Locklear sets it over. Lombardi back sets to Kubik, and she gets the kill, and Valley takes the lead. Valley's first lead in a while. It's early on. That one's crossed, handled by Pauls, and Valley. It's the point. They lead by 2, 23-21. Waukee needs to get the serve back. And service error. Brooklyn Halber coming in. Maddie Weber back in for Waukee, and Halber will go back to serve. Just set up right in the middle there. Down by 1, Lombardi. Quick set to Kubik, block. Lombardi keeps it alive. Cross court, taken by Locklear. Knox bumps it up. That's Peyton Lombardi set outside for Kubik, and the kill off of Knox. Point Valley. Valley now at match point, or set point. Guion back in, and Sydney Clark back in. Waukee taking a timeout here at set point on CISN.TV.
Save thousands now at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. 15% off 2020 Equinox and 2020 Trax, or 0% for 84 months. 15% off 2020 Sonic and 2020 Spark. WaukeeChevy.com. 12% off 2020 Blazer. 10% off 2020 Colorado. Up to $15,000 off new 2020 Suburban. We're in a position to give you more for your trade. As always, we're a partner you can count on. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
At the Waukee Fieldhouse, we're now at set point. Valley's come from behind. They won the first set 25-15, trailed for much of this one, but have roared back. Locklear sets it up, and that will drop for the kill by Maddie Weber. Hold off set point 1. Corey Knox back to serve. Set point number 2 here. Quick set into the block and down, and Valley will take the set. 25-23 to take a 2-0 lead here in the match. We'll be back with the third set on CISN.TV.
Focus. To define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
At Mid-American Energy, we put our energy into making communities stronger, safer, and ready for the future. We support STEM education and community safety, special events, and economic development activities. We energize our cities and towns just like we have for decades, all to help make your community the place where you want to build your business, your legacy, and your life. It's another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
In Iowa, we grow corn, but to us, corn is more than a cash crop. It's part of who we are. Corn supports our livestock, helping our animals thrive. Corn fuels us. Ethanol powers our state as we push towards a clean, burning future. Corn nourishes us. It gives us an abundance of good food that nourishes our families, helps our student athletes grow stronger. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Here at the Waukee Fieldhouse, Valley took the first set 25-13. They trailed for a lot of that second set, but came back and tied it up at 21, and then were able to end up winning that second set 25-23. Looked like for a minute there Waukee was going to pull away from them. They got a 5-point lead, but then Valley hung tough, battled all the way back, and ended up taking the second set. So this could be the decider here, as Waukee will be on the right of your screen in the white, Valley on the left in the dark. Katie Stevens, Hayden Kubik out there, also Carly Botts, Peyton Lombardi, Olivia Lombardi, Brenna Gion, and Anna Bernhardt. Out on the floor for Valley, it's Leanna Green, Reagan Pauls, Chloe Jones, Katie Locklear, Zoe Fisher, and Ella Peterson for Waukee. Then they bring Knox in the libero.
Serving to start set 3 for the Tigers, Peyton Lombardi.
And Peyton Lombardi will serve. She's their second most accurate coming in behind Sydney Clark, 88.1%. She's got 14 aces, though. Locklear bumps it up and into the net for a point.
Anna Bernhardt, point, Valley.
And Peyton Lombardi will go back. This one catches the net, but dug out by Peterson. Now back over. Two Lombardis almost ran into each other. Kubik powers it home off the block. Maddie Kubik, the junior. Barty to Knox. Locklear bumps it up there. Crossed by Peterson now. Block, and it's wide. Off the block, it goes to Valley. They're up 3-0 here quickly in the third set. Barty dumps it in short. Locklear, quick set, and then mistimed that. Now Bernhardt sends it wide.
Point, Warriors. In the Warrior lineup, number 5.
Maddie Weber coming in. Or is she? Yes, she is. Reagan Pauls didn't want to go out. Locklear serving. Kubik now gets it back. Cross court, Knox handled a smoking smash and into the block. They keep it alive. Lombardi sends it over and down. Lombardi gets the kill. Boy, Knox took that one with the heat on it. Here comes Sydney Clark. Brenna Guion back in also for Valley. Handled by Weber. Lombardi, Kubik, cross court. Can they get it over? No. Killed by Motts.
Timeout Waukee, their first timeout.
Waukee wants a timeout here, down by 4 on CISN.TV.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and this has been a crazy year. We might just run out of furniture, but we still have a great selection right now. We have wicker, we have fire pits, we have poly, and if you want something for your deck this year, you should come see us right now. Still have the greatest selection in Iowa at the best prices. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas, just west of Homemaker.
Godfather's Pizza's Autumn Feast. A medium specialty pizza, a medium pepperoni pizza, and my new caramel apple streusel with Twix candy pieces. Get yours today.
Point Warriors.
It goes long. Point to Waukee. 5-2, Valley up on Waukee in the third set. They won the first one 25-13, second one 25-23. And here is the serve. Kubik kept alive by Locklear. Knox. They get it over. Here's Valley. Quick set. Kubik into the block and down.
Point Valley. In the Valley lineup, number 12, Gabby Lombardi.
Gabby Lombardi comes in. And Ellie Morrow back in. She'll go back to serve. Cross court by Weber. And that one is off. Gabby Lombardi with the kill. Ellie Morrow back to serve again. Knox sends it up Locklear. Quick attempt there by Fisher. Now they'll go back to Weber. And into the net that time.
In the Warrior lineup, layout and green. Back to serve, Corey Knox.
Leanna Green back in. Up front, Knox serving. Green in that middle block spot. They dump it over her, though. There she keeps good reflexes. And the kill by Maddie Weber. Serve Lombardi to Kubik. Knox comes up. Locklear sets it, stumped over. Here's Lombardi. To Lombardi. That was Gabby Lombardi. Now dumped over by Green. And Lombardi bumps it over. Locklear sets it. Lombardi goes down, and Kubik, a backhanded save for the kill. Quick reflexes that time. Now Kubik will go back to serve. Weber up and into the net for Point Valley. Valley up 5 here in the third set, leading 2-0. There's a service error.
Service error. Point Warriors in the Warrior lineup and serving number 3, Katie Clark.
Katie Clark will come in to serve. Out will come Chloe Jones. Drops it in there. Lombardi knocks, diving save. Locklear now dumped over by Green. Quick set, dumped over. Green keeps it alive. Knox will bump it up. Weber tried to push it over off the block. Green pushes it over. Lombardi kept it alive there. Here's Kubik, and it's in there. Kubik.
Valley. In the Valley lineup, 14 and Bernard. Back to serve Olivia Lombardi.
Kubik with 4 kills now here in this set. Peyton Lombardi back to serve for Valley, up 5. And it's wide.
Point Warriors.
So now here's her Waukee. They need to get the offense going. Paul's coming in. And Ella Peterson coming in for Waukee. Quick set. Bernhard will hammer it home.
Point Valley. The Valley lineup, number 9, Carly Moats.
Moats and Stevens come back in. Stevens will go back to serve. Shep. And into the block. Green keeps it alive. Knox will have to get it over. There's Kubik. Stevens across to Lombardi. And Green just pushes it over. Kubik. Now Stevens. There's Knox to Locklear. She sets it off the block. Lombardi. Back set by Stevens. Kubik, and not quite over. Point Valley. Stevens to serve. They're up 6. And into the net. Now Valley has 3 straight service errors, but Waukee has not been able to capitalize on it here. Zoe Fisher back in. Leanna Green back to serve. Bumped up by Lombardi. And that one's wide.
Point Warriors.
So that's the first point they've got off of 3 straight service errors. They need to string a few together here. Kubik up to Stevens. Now dumped it in there. It's Paul's. Green fires it. Kubik is there. Stevens back to the middle. Bumped over by Lombardi. Green into the block. Kept alive by Peterson. Now Kubik, too hard.
Point Warriors.
3 straight points for Waukee. They whittle the lead down to 3. Cut it in half. Green serving. They need this set to stay alive. Stevens sets it outside in the kill by Carly Motz.
Point Valley.
Moats, Carly Moats.
Back to serve, Peyton Lombardi.
Peyton Lombardi back to serve. Locklear sets it. Lombardi can't handle it. Kill for Fisher.
In the Warrior lineup, number 18, Chloe Jones.
Zoe Fisher with the kill. Locklear back to serve. Stevens sets it back to Bernhard, and she kills it.
Kill Anna Bernhard, Point Valley. Into the Valley lineup, 10, Brenda Guion. And back to serve, number 2, Sydney Clark.
Guion and Clark come back in. Clark will go behind the line and serve it here. Locklear sets it into the block. It's Fisher. Cross court, Kubik has it. She moves over to the outside, and then 2 hits called.
Point Warriors.
Kubik was heading out to that outside hitting spot, but then
Valley lineup 14, Anna Bernhard.
a little mishit there.
Maddie Weber, and back to serve, Brooklyn Halber.
Back in Peyton Lombardi. Brooklyn Halber in to serve for Waukee. Kubik handles it, goes to the outside hitting spot, and hammers it home.
Kubik, Point Valley. Into the Valley lineup, number 12, Gabby Lombardi. Number 8, Ellie Morrow.
Kill number 5 in the set for Kubik. Ellie Morrow goes back to serve. She's in and back to serve for Valley. Knocks. Locklear sets it into the block. Fisher keeps it alive, now bumped up. Dumped in, and that can't get it over.
Maddie Weber, Point Warriors.
Oh, they're seeing the net? Okay.
Corey Knox.
So that is a point for Waukee. 15-12. Hanging close, but so far not able to get over the hump on this one yet. Lombardi goes down. Out to Kubik. Saved by Weber. Cross. Merle back. Bernhard. Kept alive. Green tries to hammer it home, and it's into the block of Kubik.
Sharp block. Brennan Guion, Point Packers. Back to serve, Hayden Kubik.
Kubik goes back to serve. Knox up high. Oh, they dump it in, and it works. Maddie Weber gets the kill. And now Katie Clark will come in to serve. Lombardi back set to Gabriella Lombardi. Knox handles that one. Now she'll have to play it over. Kubik comes up. Peyton Lombardi hits the antenna. Point Waukee. Got it down to 2. Lombardi, Kubik back over to Lombardi. Knox sets it Locklear. Lombardi up. Lombardi goes outside, but Kubik's going to take it down the middle for the kill. Kill number 6 for Kubik. Bernhard comes in. Olivia Lombardi goes back to serve. Locklear to Green. Bernhard keeps it alive. Back to Kubik. Can't get it across. Reagan Pauls and Ella Peterson. Pauls will go back to serve. Morrow. Locklear back sets it. Green gets the kill. Down to 1. Ball's serving. Barty bumps it up. Quick push over.
Kill Ellie Morrow, Point Valley, Valley lineup.
Ellie Morrow gets the quick push over on the kill.
Katie Stevens. Stevens to serve.
Katie Stevens comes back in. She'll serve. Locklear. And block and out. Peterson. The kill.
The Warrior lineup, Zoe Fisher back to serve, Leona Green.
Green back to serve. Lombardi. Stevens back.
Kill, Carly Moats.
Moats
Valley.
gets the kill.
Back to serve, Peyton Lombardi.
Peyton Lombardi now back to serve. Bumped up by Pauls. Quick set. Lombardi. And the block by Zoe Fisher.
Warriors.
1 point again here.
In the Warrior lineup, 18, Chloe Jones.
Chloe Jones coming in.
Katie Lockyer.
Katie Locklear back to serve. Can Valley push it over the top here? Tie it up. Lombardi. Out to Kubik and off the hands.
And Cubic, Point Valley. In the Valley lineup, 10, Brenda Guion. And back to serve.
Kill number 7
Clark.
for Kubik. Sydney Clark back to serve. Pauls is trying to get out of the way, and it might have been long as she had, but it's one of those kind of iffy ones. There she is with the bump up set. And off the antenna.
Kill, Zoe Fisher, Point Warriors.
Zoe Fisher with the kill.
Anna Bernhardt for the Warriors, 5, Maddie Weber, and serving 2, Brooklyn Halbert.
Bernhardt back in. In to serve is Brooklyn Halber for Waukee. 2019 Valley. Third set, Valley up 2-0. Stevens sends it back. Cross court, handed by Halber. Locklear back. Knox will have to send it over. Stevens outside set 2. Kubik for the kill.
In the Valley lineup, 12, Gabby Lombardi, and 8, Ellie Morrow.
Kill number 8 for Kubik. Morrow and Gabby Lombardi back in.
Timeout, Waukee.
Waukee wants a timeout, trailing by 2 here in the third set, down 2-0 on CISN.TV.
Obsessively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away. Delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile. Regardless of the times, our team remains committed to you.
Back here at Waukee. Waukee takes a timeout. Trailing 21-19. Valley serving. Valley up 2-0. That one is an ace off of Knox. One of those that kind of handcuffs you. This time she handles it. Locklear sets it up there. It's Lombardi. Outside to Kubik. And there's a touch and a kill. Number 9 for Kubik. 23-19. Ace for Morrow. Set point, match point here for Valley. And a service error. Leona Green comes in. Knox goes back to serve. Kubik. Gabriella Lombardi. Into the block and down. The kill by Maddie Weber. Set point number 3 here. Kubik. Now back outside to Kubik. Into the block. And down. Green, I believe, had the block on that. Set point number 4. Waukee hanging on. Set up. Knox. Locklear, quick push. Up to net. Green. Lombardi gets to it. Now Kubik kills it. 10th kill for Kubik is the match winner. 25-22. So Valley takes it 25-13, 25-23, 25-22. So that first one really the only one where they ran away with it. And for, let's see, Waukee will face Johnston coming up on Thursday. And for Valley, Xavier, looks like, is that on Saturday, I think? Yep, for Valley. So the final here, Valley 25-13, 25-23, 25-22. They sweep Waukee, and they move to 5-3 on the season, while Waukee will fall to 7-5. Well, that's going to wrap it up here from the Waukee Fieldhouse on CISN.TV.